All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have something to announce for all of you today. I'm currently getting brigaded by the entire Genshin Impact subreddit. This subreddit has essentially made multiple threads about me and my content and basically have created an invitation for the entire Genshin community to go ahead and start harassing me and my channel. And boy, oh boy, do I have something crazy to share with all of you today. So we have this thread over here called the Duality, where I uploaded my video about how the most recent Spiral Abyss reset essentially has a requirement that you bring in either Natlan characters or really, like molest your team lineups to be able to ensure that you're able to clear enemies like the Lava Dragon statue or the Tenebrous Papilla. Both enemies that require either the use of rapid pyro application to actually be killable, or you have to start using some reactions like burning that nobody in their right mind wants to fucking use to be able to actually break a shield that's going to go ahead and one-shot somebody on your team. So naturally, right, I was just like, clearly, these are enemies that are designed around you either having Natlan units or using reactions that clearly nobody actually has unless they fucking pulled, what is that character, Emily or Kanish. And one of the mechanics that this Tenebrous Papilla has is that if you use Natlan characters with Night Soul, the shield goes down faster. No other unit in the game has that other than the Natlanese. And I viewed that as, well, if you want to have fun in this abyss, if you don't want it to be a garbage experience, you need Natlan. And so that's why I made the video, right? I was actually able to clear it. We'll actually play some of the video myself. I had a C2 Arlecchino. She has her weapon. All of this stuff. Very, very nice. Great stats. All the shebang. Great artifacts. All of that. And that's what let me essentially brute force the mechanics of that Abyss reset. And so I talked about it, right? I was like, yeah, I either have to do shit that I don't want to do, use team comps that feel like absolute ass, and I was only able to get all of this done and not make it an awful experience for me because I essentially used either a very heavy spender or a whale tactic to get it done because I don't own a single Natlan unit. And so that was the whole dynamic of what happened over here. And this post made it to the front page of the Genshin Impact subreddit. I even went over here. I sorted by week, top this week on the Reddit, and you only have to scroll down a little bit to actually find this post linking my video, inviting people to go harass me. And so let's keep this in mind. This is the first rule of the Genshin Impact subreddit. There are rules, by the way, that the mods are supposed to enforce. It is natural that people have differing opinions. Please stick to basic discussion etiquette and refrain from insulting or harassing others. Let's keep this rule in mind, guys. Let's keep it in mind as we go through and we look at some of the comments that are in this thread. Isn't that the guy who releases hate videos on Genshin every week? Bro resets like a weekly boss. It's more like every single endgame reset, but sure, this one's a little bit funny. Bro has no cooldown. He responds like an overworld boss. I'm actually 100% fine with these. These are pretty funny. The hate is for Hoyo altogether. Yeah, as long as they keep making the games worse. Saint is a rage baiter and he knows it. And the people that click his videos are just as gullible since they are also anti-Genshin viewers. Don't give him attention. All I do is I talk about the facts of the game. I talk about the fact that this Abyss reset is complete dog-ass to play unless you hold multiple constellations or you have the specific units that are made to interact with them. And those all just happen to be the most recent characters that just got released. Emily, Kanish, or Night Soul characters. Those are all within the past couple version releases. I get he's rage baiting for views, but why do people watch videos about something they don't like? The comments are all, I quit Genshin, or shit game, and blah, blah, blah. DHWSP, this is the other guy in the video over here, is a legend and one of the best Genshin players all around. I am not sure Saint even knows how to read. So you're gonna notice that this thread is going to spawn multiple comments like this that are, I mean, let's just be entirely honest here. They're just straight up insulting me. With, let's be honest here, entirely fucking baseless claims.
Guys, he doesn't like Genshin. He doesn't know how to read.
He must be retarded because he doesn't like Genshin. That's what I imagine this dude sounds like in real life. I'm probably not far off the mark. And this is the thing. Aren't we just breaking a literal rule of this subreddit? We're taking this all the way to the front page. We're basically just creating a PvP server where I'm over here actually 1v9ing the entire Reddit community. Never seen someone so biased and delusional. Is it satire? Please take a look at his channel. This guy posts daily videos, sometimes multiples a day, hating on Hoyo games while praising Wuwa. Oh god, a content creator posts videos. Holy shit. Saint has zero game knowledge, can't build character right, and doesn't read enemy mechanics, and then calls the game shit. He went up against animo-resistant enemies with Zhao, and then complained about how low his damage was. His Genshin content is a low-effort rage bait intended to just garner views, not provide factual information. No need to give him a platform. This is crazy. So, me simply not knowing, after taking a 1-year break from the game, that the enemies that are blue... Awful. I should have known that these guys were animo resistant. Maybe these guys are like... I should have known that these people were animo resistant after taking a break from the game. Why am I doing no damage? This has to be like a build issue. I'm doing absolutely nothing. So yes, I don't play the game every single day, like the guy that you're comparing me to in your YouTube video. And so as a result, I don't remember all of the type resistances of every single boss that's in the game. And you want to know the other thing about it? I'm pretty sure when you go into Genshin Impact and you look up the enemies, it doesn't even tell you what they're resistant to in the first place. Isn't this written out before you challenge the stage? You don't get to see what the resistance of the enemies are. Let's take a look at it. Oh man, I should have just known. Oh, man. Yep. I should have just known what they were resistant to. You're totally right, guys. Yeah, I should have just known. You fucking idiots. Study up first. Oh, yep. I should have gone to an external website, Googled it, to find out what to play in-game. Oh, man. This community really is proving that they are special today, ladies and gentlemen. This community is genuinely showing that they are at the apex of society. A disabled society. Blood can't read the character's kit, or rather refuses to read them. Guy didn't know that Zhongli has a tap and a hold E mode. I fought against this thing. Stabilize. I literally use the hold E in the very first clear on the very first time Zhongli is on the field to create the shield. And we have people in this subreddit straight up upvoting a post just because it's talking shit about me that's factually wrong. Like, the very first example of me using Zhongli's skill in the video that's shown on this subreddit is me using the hold E. And this is the type of shit that people are bringing up to the forefront. And perhaps most importantly, the mods are just allowing literal lies and harassment in this thread. And I guess this is the thing. I guess they just want to selectively enforce this rule. Hey, if it's a content creator that we don't like, if it's somebody that doesn't like Genshin, if it's somebody that plays Wuwa, talk your shit. Say whatever you want. Go to his channel, see the video linked. Clearly, don't watch it at all because we're just gonna lie about what's in the video. And start mass downvoting it. Start mass disliking it. That is what the moderators of this subreddit, the official Genshin Impact subreddit, by the way, is telling you you can do. As long as it's a CC that we don't like, guys, you can just go ahead, literally lie about them, lie about what's in their video, and then go mass brigade it. We're gonna make sure you're within like the top 15 posts on the subreddit, a thread full of literal lies, and that's okay. These are the same people, by the way, telling me that Wuwa has no content. When your top upvoted post in this subreddit is talking shit and lying about somebody's video because you don't like them, and they happen to make their one video a month about your Spiral Abyss game mode and how it's dog shit, and you feel the need to defend your game to such a high degree that you'll just lie in the comments section to do it. And you want to know the best part about it? They're not stopping. They're not stopping. Because, guess what, guys? They went ahead. Somebody in Billy apparently made a thread or made a video about that Reddit thread. And now they're like, oh, guys, look at him. CN is cooking him now. His skill issue is being shipped to China. You want to know what's in this video? Bro's entire video is just taking Reddit threads. He just takes Reddit threads and translates them. This is what they're saying is CN cooking me. Bro is literally just taking screenshots of comments and then translating them. That is the entire video. It's translation content. But clearly, nobody in this subreddit watched my video before they decided they wanted to talk some crazy shit. And I guess nobody in this thread actually watched the Billy video either. All they're thinking is, oh, CN made a video on him? He must be ruined. Oh my god, he got cooked. It's just translation content, you fucking idiots. This is what you're saying is like the most devastating thing that's ever happened to me? Oh my god. This is what you're saying, has skill issues getting shit on by CN? Oh, you pathetic little pussies. Oh my goodness. What a bunch of literal losers in this subreddit. Where, again, they're telling me that Wuwa has no content. They're getting mad that I upload videos critiquing Genshin Impact. And the most upvoted post, one of the biggest discussions, I'm more popular than fucking Skirk. I'm more popular than Skirk. One of the most top upvoted fucking posts is just a thread trying to shit on me and straight up spread literal misinformation about what's in my video. Dear fucking God, if they're telling me that Wuwa has no content, oh dear. Oh dear. Genshin Impact's got fucking nothing. Let's be real here. Let's see who I beat. Oh. Oh, wow. Yep, this is great content, guys. You're right. Yep, this is great content, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Cosplayers and skin mods and shitty fan art. Awesome. Yeah, you guys are definitely swimming in it, boys. Hey, huge W's. Yeah, I see why I got upvoted to the top. Now I see why. That Saint is a fraud and has not beaten allegations on his skill issue in ZZZ or even the game he glazes, Wuwa. Wuwa players hate him just as much, and he doesn't even play Genshin as far as I'm aware from browsing Reddit. I have a C6 Alhaitham. I literally have a C6 Alhaitham. I have like 25 built characters on my account. Yeah, just because I didn't play the Natlan patch doesn't mean that I retroactively have not played the game ever. He doesn't even play Genshin, as far as I'm aware from browsing Reddit. Well, I guess that's the take you're gonna have when we have literal proof that Reddit is just straight up lying for fun. And we've documented it on so many occasions. There's a clown with an agenda here. That's probably the most ironic. This is probably the most ironic comment of them all. There's a clown with an agenda here. When we have basically fact-checked at least 3 or 4 or 5 different posts and confirmed that they're just spouting actual bullshit, banking on the fact that nobody's gonna watch the video. Once again, they're just gonna mass downvote it. Oh, look at him. He's wrong. Because the post got linked on the main subreddit. And the mods are refusing to actually do anything about it. Even though they have explicit rules saying and basically contradicting everything that's in this thread. Because I'm going to be real here. After reading all those top comments, isn't it pretty clear that a lot of these people aren't sticking to basic discussion etiquette and are not refraining from insulting or harassing others? Isn't that kind of what's going on over here? This is literally the first rule of the subreddit. Maybe the mods are asleep. Maybe the mods are too busy jerking off to the Verisa cosplayer and that Fatui, whatever the fuck this is, body contortionist Farida. Maybe the mods are just too busy jerking off to this shit and they're not doing their job. Maybe that's what's going on. Because this is the other thing. Guess what? There's another thread. We just looked at it, right? 7 hours ago that popped up, and we're just lying again. Well, it's good for him. He will be known as a joke on CN if he wasn't. Also, he will just make Wuwa look worst. Since he mains that game, people will think he is just trying to make issues. You wanna know the only thing that looks worse? It's the Genshin community, because nobody here can fucking spell English properly. Nobody here can actually fucking type properly. People here have the grammar of fucking children. Dear God. Remember, he also tried to make content out of Rexlet calling out on people's skill issue by saying he's an elitist and a whale. Is he not? Is Rexlet not the definition of an elitist and a whale? Like straight, isn't that the most accurate description you could have for him and his content? I think he's S6'd every unit in Wuwa. And then he always tells people that they should get filtered on Twitter for being bad at the game. That's literally his content. This video basically calling out the streamer for saying the Spiral Abyss is unplayable without Natlan characters, but someone managed to clear with all 4 stars. This video is literally a translation of your Reddit post. What do you guys even mean? The bro's just taking comments and translating them. We're even lying about a Billy video that we link. These people are so stupid, it's unbelievable. I'm actually in like, we're just saying that the video is something it's not. It's just translating a Reddit thread. Oh God, all right. Sate is a fucking joke and he shouldn't get any attention. Well, guess what, boys? You've given me far more attention than I would have gotten had these threads actually been deleted as per the rules of this subreddit. And this is the other thing. All you idiots have done is give me another banger video that I'm going to be making ad revenue off of. And so I will be continuing to farm you, all of you idiots, into infinity. Because once again, when you're this fucking stupid, all I literally have to do is just read your comment, talk about it for 10 seconds, and explain with no effort at all how fucking dumb you actually are. And it's free. It's easy. I don't need to go ahead and work for this one. You've done all the work for me by being the biggest fucking idiots in gacha gaming. And I'll do it again, and again, and again, and again. Because when life basically just plants you an apple tree that grows itself, you would be stupid not to pick the fruit off of it. And you guys, right here, the Genshin community, all of this stuff, I guess even motherfuckers on Billy too, you are my apple tree. And so I will farm you for free. So with that, let me know what you all think, guys. I hope this was a good little expose. I'm happy to take a hit on this video to make another one for free. Let me know what you all think. Peace.